I'm Dr. Nicholas Garrigan. I work at medical compound.
Taken as a compound in small doses.
Most of us here live in the American compound, sir.
He just couldn't figure how a guy could disappear from
Compound fracture, sir.
ʻkʒm.paʊnd compound is now the most fortified complex in the nation.
It's all a synthetic plastic compound called polycron.
By time without end.
Visitor entering compound, await identification.
Which when you mix it 70-30, you get a
Mace I
compound.
made at home. It's a pretty simple compound of sodium.
You took all my gun.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Nicholas Garrigan. I work at medical compound in Magambo. I'm a doctor.
You are British.
Effective remedy for nervous disorders. If taken as a compound in small doses.
And what of not so small doses?
Mr. Ambassador, if I may, most of us here live in the American compound, sir. And then it happens to be located way the other side of Hydo.
our lives. That was okay by him. He just couldn't figure how a guy could disappear from the compound and still be there. But Dunbar was...
Are you positive that ankle's broken? Compound fracture, sir. Well, put the boot back on and lace it up.
ʻkʒm.paʊnd compound is now the most fortified complex in the nation. Gaining entry is not only going to be difficult, it is...
There is no actual rubber on the Phantom F4, General. It's all a synthetic plastic compound called polycron. It has some of the characteristics of a human.
Just think of millenniums multiplied by eons, compounded by time without end. I've been around that long. But it's only...
Early morning singing song.
Visitor entering compound, await identification.
You're being stupid, Rudy.
Visitor offering
HMX and D&D, which when you mix it 70-30, you get a compound called octal.
Put enough explosives in the back of a car and you'll
To you.
What was that stuff you sprayed on her?
It was the kind of mace I made at home. It's a pretty simple compound of sodium.
Look, save the Mr. Wizard lecture. I wouldn't know sodium.
Can you confirm any Stupid name. Fizzle Bomber. The guy makes compressed RDX-based explosive compounds. It's not easy.
Fizzle Bomber's easier to remember.
Have you and Wanda reinstated? Wanda? What about Wanda? She's fine. She's confined to the compound currently. Vision's keeping her company.
Oh, God, Tony, every...
Compound, otherwise straightforward. No internal interest. You haven't cleaned him up.
The death of Standish was a real mystery until you used the same compound to blow up the wharf. An odorless, tasteless...
Oh, it's a man. And you know the rules. No animals allowed outside the compound, and most especially not without a leash.
Yes, sir, but this, creature...
Once more I come to know thee, King Harry, if for thy ransom thou wilt now compound before thy most assured overthrow.
Who hath sent thee now?
Not far off, Christmas. Stonebank's compound is where he trains his goons. It's very heavily fortified.
What's up with the local army?
And again, I'd know it. And you'd be dead before you ever left the compound.
We have to get out of here.
It's all fenced in. The entire compound. They even have spring guns. I almost got killed.
This disposal run 15 overcharged ounces of pure uncompounded isopropanol butane monosulfate. When combined with oxygen and a little heat.
Okay, what we've got here is, where was I? Okay, 49 compounds. No.
The camel's back for me and really put me in trouble with Sandifer. It was a compound called coumarin. When I came on board at B&W, they had tried to transition.
Dirty. Isn't that impressive?
That's amazing.
That's the magic of compounded interest. You see, I didn't get to where I am today by...
It was the big Kurt's compound scene, which, as you know, he was a vital part, the photographer.
I'm not sure I understand how this is testing for autism.
The blood and urine test will check for molecular compounds. This test is purely perceptual, tracking the child.
Asset on the ground. Repeat, we have lost our asset on the ground.
There's still a civilian in the compound. We'll extract her.
Negative. RPA to engage. Stand down and get...
I'm trying to reach you.
I haven't been staying at the MC compound. I've been doing some outside work.
I heard there was a setback.
Roger. Cover fire.
fire and then a charge across the street. The Marines moved out from the fortified Army compound to withstand the original attack.
Glijadetville is very important to General Chambe. It's certainly more isolated than any other UN compound.
Might it be fair to say that Commandant Quinlan is overreacting?
All right, so when the subroutine compounds the interest, right, it uses all these extra decimal places that just get round.
Given our present financial situation, compounded by ongoing fixed expenses and outstanding invoices,
I'll shoot him between the eyes. Unsuccessfully, Lint has been barricaded in Beverly Hills compound for 3 days now.
Beryllium sphere. We need a plan. Fred, I need a diversion to clear the compound of those things. Then Alex and Gwen and I will go get a sphere. Tommy, get...
On behalf of the civilized world, can we keep away from conjecture and compound questions?
Mr. Williams, as far as you knew...
Here, getting on the oil executive's jet.
GRS is back safe. Compound's lost. Still no sign of the AMBO. State's already blaming Al Sharia.
Conference hut. This, compounded with the loss of the 4th Army in Minsk, threatens the entire eastern perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Brand, Cooper, there's been an explosion. Dr. Mann's compound.
There's nothing out there but noble gases and carbon compounds, and you're wasting your time. In the meantime, you won't be published. You won't be taken seriously.